Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you for your continued support. I really do appreciate it, and if you are new here, a warm welcome to you. My name is Charmaine. Please subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on Instagram at Charmaine_Gumede and connect with me on my blog called Optimistic Success. That place is for women who want to be a girl boss in this game of life. I'll have one of my articles about saving in 2020 linked in the description below as well. So if you have a 9-to-5 job and that is your sole source of income, then that article is for you. It will teach you simple ways on how you can save your money so that you do not overspend on things that are unnecessary. And I feel like a lot of us are struggling staying within budget because I feel like we are pressured by society to be out and about, socializing and partying with our friends, and I feel like that is a bit unnecessary, but that's just my own thoughts. If you feel differently, then just continue living your own life. Well, let me just stop mumbling and get back to the reason why you're here for this video. In today's video, I'll be talking about trends that I will not be trying out in 2020. The main reason why I will not be trying out these trends in 2020 is because I feel like they're oversaturated on social media, especially Instagram. I feel like if something is overly saturated, for me, it just loses that sentimental value, and I just don't feel the need to give it a try anymore because I feel like I lose my own uniqueness as a person. I'd rather be called untrendy than try and fit in with everyone else so that I can be referred as someone who is socially acceptable. And so that is basically my main reason. And my second reason is because some of these trends, I feel like they're not functional in everyday life. I mean, they do not make sense to me, so I do not want to be trying out things that do not make sense and investing my money into something that I know that I would not basically be using it on a day-to-day basis. So now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. The first trend that I will not be trying out are these mini bags. Like, can someone explain this to me? What the F do you put in these bags? They literally do not make any sense. Like, they're so not functional. You can't put your car keys, your cell phone, your house keys. Literally nothing fits in this bag. And yet, they're everywhere on the runway. Every celebrity has this bag. Almost all the influencers has this mini bag. And I'm out here. I think I'm lost. Maybe I didn't catch the bell, or I don't know. I feel like maybe I was living under a tree when this trend came out, but to me, it really doesn't make any sense. And it is not functional. Like, where on earth do you put those essential things? Like, what about your card? Like, can some, please ladies, if you're watching this video, please leave a comment down below and tell me if you have this mini bag, what do you put in it? Because I am struggling to understand what's the hype around them. Why did you still buy this bag? I don't understand this. You know, it is so tiny. Like, I'm so lost. I don't understand it. You know, it shouldn't even be called a mini bag. It's like a miniature bag. You know, it's Barbie's handbag. Like, my cell phone is not this small. My car keys are not that small. So where is the practicality in that handbag? I personally feel like something like this is a mini bag. In here, I can fit my 2 cell phones, my car keys, my house keys, and my wallet. You know, and still go about my day, having everything that I need, that's essential to me, fit within this handbag. But then this handbag over here, oh my God, like, I would never ever, even if it was R1 or if someone was giving it for free on the streets, I would not take it because basically I will not use it. I might as well just take it. Maybe if it happens that I take it, I might as well just give it to my sister to play with her Barbie dolls, because that's basically it. It's for Barbies. And as a grown-up woman, I do not own a Barbie doll, and I do not get why I should be sharing a handbag with a Barbie doll. Like, I don't know which designer came up with this handbag and thought that it would look cool and trendy, but then here it is. Everyone is just using it. Lizzo was on the red carpet. Not that I'm dissing Lizzo. I love Lizzo. She is a fierce woman. But then, what the heck did she have in that handbag? She could, I mean, I feel like even if you're celebrities, when they go out to red carpet events and, you know, they're in the awards or whatever they're doing there, one thing that they all have on them is their cell phone. And this tiny handbag does not fit your cell phone in it, it basically does not make any functional sense to me. So yeah, that's my own opinion, and that's the main reason why I will not be trying it out, because it is not practical, it is not functional. Yes, it does look trendy, you're on trend and all that, but then I want to buy something because I want to use it I want to use it daily, and I'm not going to buy something just so that it fills up my closet only for it to sit there and collect dust and not for me to use it. That's like chips, money down the drain. And yeah, that's not what I'm about. I'm not about, I want to spend my hard-earned money on something that I will know I'll use maybe daily, not even daily, maybe once or twice a week, and still be able to put in my essential things. As I mentioned, my essential things on a day-to-day basis is my cell phone, car keys, house keys, and my wallet. As long as a handbag can fit those things for me, then I'm good. But then this mini bag does not fit anything. Like, can Barbie just come back from wherever she is and collect her handbag? Because, oh my God, I do not understand what is going on with this handbag. Like, but then I do feel like soon the hype will die down over this bag and people will stop buying it and using it, because, oh wow, my gosh. Yeah. This one does not work. It doesn't make sense. It's a waste of money. And yeah, please, if you're buying it, please stop buying it. Like, I feel like you guys are wasting your money on this kind of things. But then if you mind it and you're rich, well, go ahead. But if you're just an ordinary everyday woman, don't waste your money on something that you will not use on a day, on a practical level. If you have kids, are you gonna be able to fit your kids' things in that bag? No. So why are you buying it? And I feel like they're a bit expensive. Like, I just went to I think I went to Superbalist to check out how much they were, and just a single mini bag was like $7.99. Now just imagine spending $7.99 on a handbag that is that small and does not fit anything. Isn't that a waste of money? Or maybe it's just me overthinking things as I usually do, but then it does not make any financial sense, any practical sense, any functional sense, any kind of sense that you can think of. This bag does not have it. So yeah, mini bag, Charmaine is never trying it out. It can be free or whatever. I am not trying it out. Yeah, so the mini bag is definitely out for me. The second trend that I will not be trying out are these square heels. Whew, gosh. Every fashion influencer has these heels. When you go to Instagram, oh my God, that is the only thing that I tend to see on my feed. I do not understand them. They are not flattering on our feet. I feel like, I don't know, let me see. They look like duck. Yeah, it makes our feet look like duck fits. I mean, they come in a variety of style, color, designs, whatever you want to call it. But then with all the differences that they come in, I still feel like they make all these women look like they have duck feet. They are so unflattering. And once again, the price on these heels are quite ridiculous. I just went online to search for them, and I think the cheapest one that I found was like 1.5. Yeah, I will not be spending 1,500 rand on a pair of heels that are not flattering on me. Like, I do not want to be walking around looking like a duck. Like, no, it's not gonna work, So yeah, that's another trend that I'll basically give a pass on. Never will I ever buy these heels. Once again, even if they are free and if they were on sale in store and they were like 100 rand, I will not buy them because they are ugly. I do not want to be having duck feet. I want my feet to look flattering, sassy, and classy. And I feel like there are a lot of shoes out there that do exactly that. And these square heels, no, they do not work. Yes, people do try, style them in different ways, try make them look stylish, fashionable, trendy, and yeah, maybe it does work for them, but for me, I feel like no, that will not work. And especially I have a small feet, so I feel like I would basically have a thick dark feet that is very unflattering. And yeah, that's just very ugly. I'm sorry to say this, but they're ugly. And I know maybe a few people might come for me in the comments and just say some things, but then that's just my thoughts on it. And once again, you know what, I'm all about buying things that I know that look flattering on me and things that I can wear like consistently, because you know what, I do not want to be collecting things that I know I'm exactly well that I will not wear. And I feel like if I were to buy those shoes, maybe I'll wear them maybe once or twice just for trend's sake, but then I will never wear them again, and they'll just sit there in my wardrobe and collect dust. And yeah, as I said, I do not want to be spending 1,500 rand on a pair of ugly shoes that make my feet look like duck feet and are basically unflattering. The third trend is again relating to shoes, and is these square heels over here. I mean square boots over here. Wow, just like the square heels, they're also ugly. I do not understand them. Like, who the F came up with these shoes? I mean, I do not understand them. Oh my god, they're ugly as well. I mean, I feel like I think on my feet, as I said, I'm a size 3. I don't know, they will just make me look like, what's the right word to use? I feel like they will make, I'm short at the moment. I feel like I'm 5'4". So if I feel like if I wear this boots, they'll make me look like very petite. You know, the square heel, the square toe, like whatever you call it, all of it, it's not flattering. Yes, I do love the colors that some of them come in, and I love that some of them are lesser boots and all that, but my only problem with them is the style of the heel and the style of just the overall shoe. To me is just, it's not ayoba, you know, it's not flattering. Again, almost all the fashion influencers that I follow in Instagram have this shoe. Like my feed has a lot of women wearing ugly shoes, and for God's sake, I do not understand them, guys. Oh, maybe I don't know fashion. I don't know. That's what I'm starting to think about myself. Maybe I don't know fashion, and you know what? Maybe I've been living under a tree for so long. I don't know, and I'm missing all these trends, you know. But yeah, I think that's another thing that I'll just give a pass on. You know, I don't want to be out here again looking like everyone else, having ugly shoes, ugly feet, wearing unflattering things, and I just want to take a deep breath and just gather my thoughts together, because oh my gosh, like these designers, who are they? I think as consumers, we need to have a one-on-one discussion with them and tell them, can you please stop giving us things that are not practical and things that are not flattering on our feet? Like, stop it, please. Cut, you know, cut it out, stop it. It doesn't work, you know. I mean, yeah, and I do get it. I mean, fashion influencers, they're trying to influence us ordinary people to go ahead and try these trends, you know. And I feel like with every trend, before it becomes a hype, you know, it just goes through that phase where it's like, as people will say, that's ugly, I would not give it a try. And then all of a sudden, you see all these influencers having it, and then boom, everyone has it, you know. It's like the pattern for me, I feel like it starts at the bottom, you know. It's like maybe celebrities might have it, and then it goes up to the influencers, and then the general public, which is us consumers, then starts getting into the hype, you know, and you start also wanting to buy these unflattering things. And I'm like sitting back here and be like, OMG, okay, can someone explain this? I do not understand it. Why are we buying ugly shoes? You know, these kind of things are things that stay in in season, like maybe stay in for 1 season or even 2. But then I feel like the square heels and the square boots have been around for quite a while. They've been around since 2019, and still this day, to me, they're not really hitting it, you know. There's some trends when, like, if they start out, yeah, I might not like it, but then the time goes by, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, I love this, it does look cute, it's flattering, then I might go ahead and buy it. But then some things, I'm giving it a pass as well on the shoes. Like, I will never buy them. Even if my boyfriend was to like, babe, I have a gift for you, and I open it up and I see those shoes, I'll make him return it and be like, please buy me a different pair of shoes, because I would not wear those ones. I do not want to seem like I'm that kind of girlfriend who does not appreciate gifts from her boyfriend. But oh, hell no, we are not wearing ugly shoes in this lifetime, you know. Like, I would rather just go to Mr. Price and buy those pump pointy heels and wear those than buy some designer shoes that are basically not flattering on me, you know. Hell no, I would not be spending that much money on something that I know for a fact it does not look good on me. Okay, now let's stop talking about these shoes because they are really upsetting me, and move on to the 4th thing that I will not be trying out, and that is brand mania. Wearing a brand from head to toe. Oh my gosh. That's another thing that I do not understand. Why are we doing this? Are you an advertiser for Gucci? Are you an advertiser for Chanel? Like, Chanel top, Chanel jacket, Chanel handbag, Chanel pants, Chanel everything. Yes, Chanel is awesome. I love her clothes, her shoes. Everything about Chanel is awesome. Everything about Gucci is awesome. But why on earth are you wearing a brand from head to toe? Like, what are you thinking? Once again, I feel like we may be trying to, you know, yes, maybe look trendy and on style, and to show people that yes, we can afford designer labels. But then I think at the same time, what it does is that it makes you look like you're trying too much. It makes you look like you're trying too much to be on trend. It makes you look like you're trying too much to be fashionable, trendy, and, you know, just onto this fashion wagon that's going somewhere that I do not know where exactly it's going. You know what I mean? It's like, let me see. I'm just trying to think of like an example. Remember back in the day when the Samsung E250 came out? I'm just going to use this as an example because I was also on that wagon when the Samsung E250 came out. At first, when it came out, I remember I was still in primary school when it came out, and my parents were like, oh wow, we're proud of you, going to high school, we want to buy you something new, what do you want? And I didn't know what I wanted, so I was like to them, I will tell you as time goes by what I want, you know. And the Samsung E250 came out, and I saw a lot of people buying it. My friends had it, you know what, and there was that peer pressure. You know, peer pressure when you're young, it's like you cannot defend yourself against peer pressure when you're young. But as you get older, I mean, you know your values, you know what to stand for, then you can just be like, whoa, put it off. But as a young woman, we just get pressured into doing things that we do not agree with. But then, just to get back to the Samsung E250 story, at first I was like, I'm not gonna buy this phone, everyone has it, whatnot. And guess what? 2008, when I went to high school, I was like, my parents asked them, do you guys still have the money for the gift that I wanted to buy me? My dad was like, yes, we still have the money, we'll buy you the gift. And they're like, what do you want? I was like, I want a new phone. And they're like, what kind of phone? I was like, Samsung E250, so that I can fit in to the circle with my friends and just everyone in general. And I think I had that phone for like 6 months, then I hated it. I was like, I just lost my uniqueness. And yeah, I love being unique, I love being different. And I feel like if you're following this fashion wagon of like, I just want to look like everyone else, to me, I don't know, that just, as I said earlier, you lose that sentimental value. And for me, fashion, I just want to have a relationship with my clothes, my sense of style, you know. Just want to have that uniqueness so that if someone be like, oh, that's Charmaine, you know, and not be like, oh, that's just another girl we saw. I mean, okay, we know because she just looks like everyone else. And just to get back to the video, I know I'm mumbling too much, but then just to get back to the video, this logo mania, brand mania, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't look trendy. I feel like it looks trashy, you know. Yes, in your head, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm trendy. I'm wearing a Gucci top, Gucci jacket, carrying a Gucci handbag, wearing Gucci leggings, a Gucci skirt, Gucci shoes, whatever you are wearing. Yes, in your head. Yes, Miguel, I'm trendy. But oh my gosh, to some of us, it makes you look like we are trying too much. It's just, it's not, it doesn't work. You know, I feel like you can wear like your normal clothes, but go ahead and go buy your clothes from maybe buy something nice from Zara, Forever New, Identity, and then just maybe add in that Chanel handbag and maybe Gucci belt, and then that can be it. That can really elevate your outfit. It can take you from a 0 all the way to 100. But then if you are wearing Gucci, Chanel, Louis Vuitton from head to toe, in your head it's like I'm on 100, but hell no, you're all the way at the bottom, and that is like, it's just trashy. And yeah, I feel like this is something that will not go away, because I mean, this brand are consistently releasing new items left, right and center. There's always new bags, new shoes, new everything. And yeah, I feel like this designer mania thing, like, let me just call it overload. Yes, overload is the right way to use. It's not going anywhere anytime soon, and people will definitely be wearing it head to toe, everything. One last thing that's left for people to do. Oh, another thing that I always see people doing are these designer nails. Yes, the nails really do look cute, and I feel like, you know, they're young, fresh, trendy, stylish, and I think I might give them a try. But then only problem is, I feel like those nails look good if you have like, you know, like those long stiletto nails, and that's not really me, because you know what, as a person who has a 9-to-5 job, I am typing almost like, I think I spend half my day like on my laptop typing and all that, and I feel like those nails would not be practical. And I feel like if they're short, I don't know, maybe get someone who is really a good nail technician. Yes, they will make them look good no matter the size and style of the nail. But those, I think that is something that I'll give a try. You know, the nails that have like designer logos on them and all that, I think they really do look nice. But then this thing of wearing a brand from head to toe, no, hell no, I would not do it. I am not an ambassador for Gucci, I'm not an ambassador for Louis Vuitton, I'm not an ambassador for Chanel, unless maybe they pay me to do it, yes, but just generally, no ways. Because I do not want to be out here looking trashy and not classy. When it comes to fashion, my aim is to look classy, classic, trendy, look like a classy woman. You know what I mean? Be like, oh wow, her style, I want to steal it because she does look classy. And yeah, I feel like brand mania doesn't do it. So yeah, again, my feed, oh, it's full of this. I always see it on Instagram and I'm like, oh my gosh. Yes, I think I would love them as individual pieces if you decide to wear them. Just wear like a normal Zara outfit from head to toe, and then just add in that pop of designer, you know, the Gucci bag, maybe your your Gucci handbag. Yes, that does really elevate an outfit. You know, it does take you from here all the way to there. But then head to toe, not with Charmaine. It is not happening anytime soon. And finish and cloud. I'm gonna be a black person, a black South African person. You know, us black people love saying finish and cloud, and both of them mean the same thing, but I'm still gonna say it anyway. And that's basically how I feel about it, because I just find it so funny, and I'm like, oh wow. You know what? I'm just gonna be an observer, and I would not be a consumer for this, because hell no, it doesn't work. Like, but you know what, let's just move on to the fifth and last trend that I would not be trying out, and it is the bucket hat. Oh my gosh. I've seen celebrities wearing this hat and I'm like, okay, are we now fishermen? Not that I'm dissing fishermen, no, that's a respectable career. You know what, these men are out there working hard to support their families, their children, and take care of their households. But then I'm not gonna wear a bucket hat because I'm not a fisherman. I'm not going out fishing, and once again I feel like it was not flattering. You know what, I have an oval shaped face, and as people with oval shaped face know this, we are blessed. We look good in anything. You can have short hair, braids, cornrows, your 16-inch Brazilian weave wig, whatever, you will still look good. But personally, I'm not a hat person. I don't own hats. I don't own anything that goes on my head. Like, it's just not my style. And this bucket hat, oh my gosh, I found it so funny. Oh, and they come in so many different styles as well. I mean, I saw the other one, it was kind of cute, but I was like, oh, no thank you. It doesn't look nice, hey? I feel like, no, sorry ladies and fashion influencers, but hell no. You all look like are going to a fishing party in those hats of yours, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, I don't understand it. Wow. Okay. My gosh. Oh no. I don't have a lot to say regarding the bucket hat, but then whenever I see anyone wearing it, hey, you may be looking all chic and classy and sassy and stylish and a diva in your outfit, but then you all ruin it with that bucket hat of yours. Like, what the heck are you thinking? Why are you buying it? I don't understand. I feel like here in South Africa, there was a time where the bucket hat was very popular. You know, like during the Kwaito time, Kwaito times. I feel like a lot of us have forgotten Kwaito because now we're into amapiano and trap music. But then remember Kwaito music and all the music videos back in the day. I think it was like maybe late 90s, early 2000s. Your Mendoza Arthur will be rocking that bucket hat. And yeah, I think maybe it was a phase that everyone went through. And back then, I feel like it was more popular with men because, Kwaito was music that was mostly, saturated by male. And yeah, but then I was young back then, so I was like, really didn't understand it. But now that I'm old and I'm looking at things differently, I'm like, are we really doing this now? Why are we bringing the fisher hat back? Why are we bringing the fisher hat into our everyday lives? Like, no ways. But then once again, do you boo? That is just my thoughts, and I'm just sharing with you trends that I feel like will not work for me, like basically because they would not work. You know what I mean? I'm like, no. So yeah, I think those are the 5 trends that I would not be trying out in 2020. No, I definitely will not be trying them out. Like, they're not flattering and not functional, and they're basically just plain ugly. And yeah, I do not want to be investing my money into things that I know very well I would not wear. So yeah, I'd rather not waste my money on something that I know for a fact that it does not even go with my current wardrobe, So yeah, maybe 6 months down the line I might do an updated version of this, because I feel like trends and fashion is consistently changing. And yes, maybe an update might be coming up of this video. So yeah, ladies, thank you once again for watching today's video. I really do appreciate your support, and I just wanted to do something different today, just make fun of trends and everything that everyone is out here being hyped about. And I'm like, I'm lost. Can I be found? I think I need to be found, because I feel like I've been lost for the past 2 years when it comes to trends, because oh my gosh, there are so many trends that have come out in the last 2 years, and I'm like, I berek into a. I berek. It will not work, and I do not understand why we are out here hyped about it, because I am like, oh see. But then, as I said, do you, boo? I mean, if you love it, you love it. I'm not out here dissing anyone. Please do not get me wrong. I'm not doing this video to diss anyone out, but then I'm just pointing out that some trends, no, they're not flattering to our bodies. They are not practical, and they look good on the runway. Trust me, on the runway they do look good. But then when it comes to us consumers, everyday kind of people, no. We should just, I think something should just be left on the runway and should not be mass produced for everyone else to wear, because yeah, in everyday life they don't work. So yeah, you know what, let me just close off this video, and thank you for joining me and for showing me your continued support. I finally have 18 subscribers, so can you please just continue subscribing, continue showing me some love, and help me grow my channel. As I said when I was making my vision board video, my main goal for this year is to reach 500 subscribers, so please do help me reach that goal, and I really do appreciate it. And maybe if I reach my first 100 subscribers, I might do a giveaway, but then we'll see. If we reach that 100 subscribers soon, definitely, you know what, I'll do a giveaway just to show some love and appreciation for everyone who is supporting me in my early days. So yes, I hope you guys really do love this video. In this channel we're all about trying something different, trying something new. And yeah, I just want to say before I close off this video, 3 things you need to remember in life is you need to be unique to yourself and stay true to who you are. Do not let social media or influencers pressure you into doing something that you will generally not do. If something does not fit in your life or in how you are as a person, then do not let pressure get to you and just feel the need to do something because it's like, oh my god, everyone is doing it and I have FOMO. Guys, FOMO will leave you broke and in debt. That is what FOMO does. It will make you look in the zone for that moment, but then as time goes by, let me just say because you know what the means. It means usemasimbe, you'll be in trouble. Because you know what, sometimes as people do not afford things and we're out here borrowing money, taking out loans, taking out credit cards to do things just to please people that do not give a F about us, And yeah, at the end of the day, we are the one who's left struggling financially. And yeah, let's not live that life where we are like trying to please people that don't give a shit about us, And yeah, please, I hope this video will be well received, and I love you guys. I will see you next week. Remember to love yourself, stay a girl boss, win at this game of life, and take care of yourself.